Hello and welcome to today's vlog, day 116 of 365 days of running, 2017 miles in this year. So just been out, got the run done for today, wrapped up really warm, got the thermals back on, it's freezing. So got wrapped up, just did 3 miles, just with Jackson B, which was really good, nice steady pace. Just want to look after that injury, but thought would step it a little bit. But I'm going to call that for today on Wednesday. I'm just going to coach later and do a bit of a stretch for myself while I'm coaching, purely because I think I don't want to go too quick after marathon. I mean, it's only day 3 post-marathon. The other guys I've spoke to are still in bits like I am, so don't want to go too much too soon. So just going to coach later on, and this will be the end of today's running. So just the 3 miles added on. The plan now is to recover the rest of the week, and then I've got the Wings for Life World Run a week on Sunday. I'm told, and don't quote me on this, but I'm told 1:52 pace for a half marathon would get you there. Bearing in mind Cambridge, I ran 1:46. I'm curious to see. So I'm not going to set any targets, but I am curious to see, and that happens to be really close, that point of the run, to my unit here in Cambridge. So I am quite excited about that potential of running that far. So I'm going to look after the glute, the hamstring and the calf on the left leg. So I've got my stick, I've got my foam roller, and I've got my lacrosse ball to really start working those areas. So I'm going to give those a little bit of attention the next sort of few days, and just tick over. Thursday, I'm not sure my normal running partner is around. And Friday, I've had to adapt a little bit to Fridays due to new clientele as well. So I'm not really sure what will happen run-wise. It will happen, but I'm not sure if it will be as normal as it has been. So just a couple of miles on those 2 days, I should think. Saturday, look to go and do the high runners run that I tend to do with those guys, and then Sunday, try and get out and do a little bit more. Try and step again, just maybe 8-9 miles would be ideal, I think. We'll see how I get on, see what the decision is. But let's give you a quick review. So well over a third way through the year now, and interesting, coming up to that third of a year. It's really interesting to see where I'm at. The Grim Reaper itself is going to bring a lot of training and a lot of long distance running, I would imagine, over the next sort of 12 weeks. So it's about 14 weeks, as I said the other day. So over the next 12, it's going to be quite high volume, which might see me running multiple times per day, because reading Dean Carnegie and some of his stuff, the volume seems to be important for the ultra. And I think that's one of the reasons, that's probably the main reason I failed last year. There is some belief that it was due to other things, but for me, the mileage wasn't done. You can't go for a 14-mile run as your longest run and expect to complete a 70-mile race. That's ridiculous. So I think the miles have to be there now in training. So I'm hoping that has a really good effect on the overall total as well. But let's see where we're at now. So currently should be on 641 miles. And then just looking down at the spreadsheet, I'm currently on 654. So I'm currently up by half a marathon roughly. So 13 miles up for the year at this current stage. The next 12 weeks, who knows what I'll be up by the end of this 12 weeks and by the end of the actual run. But looking at the rest of the year, there's very little in the way of booked in. So I think I need to be up, to be honest, because I think that average needs to come down for August onwards. However, with the 200 miles in December challenge, that will be happening again. So anyone who's thinking of getting involved or would like to get involved, you've got time to train up for that. We're going to do 200 miles in December. Myself and Nigel again, we're going to do it. And I'm also looking at setting some targets for 2018, but perhaps some longer term targets for maybe the next decade. I won't give away too much, but that might involve a few races at the end of the year, possibly. We'll see. So we'll see what happens, but currently all going well. Buzz is definitely coming back, and as you can probably feel, I'm a bit groggy, but I'll get rid of that, and we'll suck it up and we'll crack on. Why? Because we can. So I will see you soon. Don't forget, dare to dream, make it happen, and do what probably makes you happy.